guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to unbox July's Boxycharm, and I'm so excited for this month's box. It looks really awesome, and it looks like we have a lot of good items in this month's box. So if you guys are new here and you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a big thumbs up. And if you guys would like to see what is in this month's box, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so of course I have already put on my foundation and concealer, and I'm leaving everything else blank for now because I do want to try these products on camera with you. So I'm going to go ahead and dig right into the box. So the theme for this month is called Cutie Pie, and it looks like this. So the first product I'm going to grab is this eyebrow pencil, and this is the Unibrow Universal Eyebrow Pencil. It retails for $12, and this is by the brand Winky. It says, one brow pencil to rule them all. Simplify your brow game with this two-step pencil. Its firm texture gives maximum control so that anyone can be a brow boss. And it looks like this. I think the packaging is really pretty. It has like this kind of like Egyptian feel to it with these like little designs on it, and it's gold, and I really love that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull my bangs back. My bangs are so long right now, you guys. Like, the past couple days I have been deciding if I want to grow them out again or not, and I keep getting too scared to trim them again because I'm afraid that I'm going to regret not growing them out. So I don't know what to do, guys. What do you guys think I should do? I have no idea. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this headband to pull my bangs back. So on one side you have your spoolie, and then the other side you have this kind of angled brow pencil. And I'll go ahead and swatch this. It's a pretty like just neutral ashy brown kind of color, so I'm sure this kind of color will work for a lot of different skin tones and hair colors and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows with this product and see how it does. So to be honest, I don't think this is my favorite. I do like the color. I feel like it matches my hair pretty good, but I feel like you don't have as much control with this kind of angled pencil. I feel like with like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, it's really fine and small, so you can really get in there and shape your brows how you want them. It was pretty hard to mimic the brow hairs in the front portion of my brow. I wouldn't say it's like the worst product ever, but this is probably something I'm not going to be using a lot. Okay, so the next product we have is this Bare Minerals Invisible Light palette, and it says that this retails for $32, and it says this silky and ultra fine combination of setting powder and finishing powder instantly vanishes on all skin tones. Enjoy an even, long-lasting, natural-looking, luminous complexion. And it looks like this. So you have your more luminous kind of setting powder, and then you have your translucent powder. I feel like this kind of luminous powder is for all over the face. You can probably use it as a highlight, and we're going to actually test that out in just a second. But it's really like soft and silky and like super finely milled. So I can see this being a more like all over the skin kind of highlight, but I am going to try it on the high points of my face as well and kind of just see how both of the powders work. So I'm just going to take this fluffy EcoTools brush, and I'm going to first go in to the matte side, and I already did my concealer and foundation. I set a little bit underneath my under eyes earlier with a different powder just to make sure nothing was going to start creasing on me, but I am going to go all over the face with this. Actually, I think I'm just going to go more under this area because this is where I like it a little bit more matte, because you can see my texture and pores, and I like a powder that can kind of sink into the pores. It just really helps. And then I think I'm going to go in to the luminous side and kind of just add some luminosity to my face and see how this works. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but you can already see that it's adding some luminosity, and I actually really like that. I feel like this is really good for the summertime. It makes your skin look a little less dry. And I'm going to go ahead and take a highlighting brush and really hit those high points of my face just to see how this would work as a highlighting powder versus an all over face powder. So I'm just taking this little e.l.f. highlighting brush and packing on that product. Oh, that's really pretty. It's really, really, really subtle, but it's kind of nice. I kind of like that it's subtle. I like the luminous side a lot more than the matte side. I just feel like it makes my skin look really healthy and glowy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go into the next product, and that is this Blinc eyeshadow palette. This is the Electric Eyes palette, and it retails for $45, which is crazy. Let's see, you have 5 shades, and I've already swatched these because they look really beautiful. I have a lot of shades like this already, but I'm telling you guys that the formula of this is so buttery and creamy. It almost reminds me of like a Colourpop eyeshadow. The card says that this palette features a combination of 5 highly pigmented jewel tone eyeshadows. The shades beautifully pair together to give you a gorgeous golden eye look, and it says that the formula blends effortlessly and is long lasting. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you guys. I got them all in my hands right here. And let me set this down. And okay, so we got this gold shade right here. Oh my gosh, it's so pigmented. Then we have this rose gold kind of shade right here. And then we have this more burgundy berry kind of shade. Oh my god. It's seriously so pigmented. Okay, and then we have this more bronzy shade right here. And then on my thumb here we have more of this champagne highlighting shade. So as you guys can see, these are ridiculously pigmented. You obviously would need another palette to use with these kind of eyeshadows because they're all shimmer. So you'll probably want to use a matte transition color, and then these are for like packing all over the lid. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of do a little mini tutorial for you guys so you can see how these wear. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use this Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to go ahead and set my lids with this cream shade right here. And then I'm going to go in to this taupe shade right here on a fluffy brush and just blend that into the crease and use this as my transition. Next I'm going to go in to these 2 shades right here called Sable and Espresso, and I'm just going to blend the 2 together, go back and forth, and just set that into my crease for some definition and depth to the look. Okay, so I don't know what color to use. They're all so pretty. I think I'm going to go in to this super like gold shade right here, and I'm just going to use my finger because that's normally how I apply my shimmer colors on. Oh, look how pretty that is. Okay, so I'm just going to, oh my god. Did you guys see that? Really? I think my neighbor is mowing their lawn. I hope you guys can't hear that. I'm so sorry if you can, but yeah. That's going to be your background music for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and continue putting this on my lid. It looks so foiled too, like considering I didn't even use like a brush with a setting spray, like just using my finger. Do you guys see that? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take a little detailing brush and then go into that burgundy shade right here. I'm wearing burgundy today, so I'm hoping that'll look kind of good together. And I'm going to tap off any excess product because I'm a little afraid of the fallout, but hopefully it won't be too bad. So I'm just going to put this on my lower lash line so I can get kind of a little pop of color. That's something I really like doing, is I like doing a really neutral eye look, but then on the bottom lower lash line adding a little pop of color. I just feel like it adds a little something extra. It makes it look a little bit more fun. I'm just being really careful too because I don't want a ton of fallout for this eyeshadow because it's so pigmented. I feel like if it gets on my face, the rest of my makeup is ruined. Okay, and then I'm going to take that fluffy brush I used earlier and not add any extra product. And I'm just going to kind of buff it out a little on the bottom so it's not as harsh. And then I think I'm going to go in to that champagne shade right here and just add a tiny bit to my inner corners. I don't want to go overboard because look how intense that is just from like one little one little tap of my finger. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some eyeliner and mascara off camera, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I finished the rest of my makeup. I did my eyeliner, my mascara, bronzer, blush, and yeah, so I have all of that done. So I'm gonna go into the last two products. The next product we have is this Spray Set and Go makeup setting spray by the brand Project Beauty, and this retails at $32. It says keep your makeup fresh all day long, just spray, set and go. You've got this, gorgeous. That's cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and set all the powders on my face, and oh, so it's like a really fine mist. It's not like the finest I've seen, but it is a lot better than some of those setting sprays out there. So I'm gonna go ahead and shake this up, and hopefully this will make my face look a little less powdery. I feel like the matte setting powder looks really kind of cakey right here in these areas. It's probably hard to tell on camera, but in real life I'm looking in the mirror and I can kind of see the powder just sitting there. So hopefully the setting spray is gonna help with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what happens. Ooh. It does come out a little bit more harsh than like the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray or some of the other ones I've tried, but it's not too bad. I kind of like to pat it in just gently, just to make sure it's all locked in. And yeah, that is that. It's hard to kind of do a full review on a setting spray, if you know what I mean, but I think it's awesome that they included this in this month's box. Last item is this Colourpop liquid lipstick, and this is an ultra matte lip, and I got the shade Beeper. I know that there were like 6 or 7 different shades available for this month's box, and everyone was just gonna at random get the color that they get. And I'm excited because I got the exact color that I wanted. And this retails at $6, and it says that this thin, lightweight formula smoothly glides onto the lips, leaving super intense pigment with a bold, ultra matte look. It is very long lasting and 100% kiss proof, aka no transferring. Oh, I'm so excited. This is just like a really pretty, like kind of nudie mauve kind of color. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a whirl and see how this looks. Okay, so that's what Beeper looks like on my lips. As you can see, it's a lot darker than it looks like it would be in the tube. It just gets a little bit darker on the lips, but I do think it's really pretty. This is something I'll probably wear more in the fall and winter time, but I think it looks really pretty with the eyeshadow look I did, and I think it complements my skin tone pretty well considering how pale I am. And I think it's so cool that they included a Colourpop item in this month's box. So overall thoughts, I thought this month's box was pretty good. I don't think it was that bad actually at all. I do like every single one of the products except the eyebrow pencil I'm just okay about. I probably won't use it that often. I might just keep this as like a backup eyebrow pencil for when I'm completely out of my eyebrow products. And I think it is awesome that they included a Bare Minerals product. I love the setting spray. The lipstick color is beautiful, and of course the eyeshadow is like crazy. I think it is so pretty, and you guys, this is seriously like one of the most pigmented shadows I've ever felt in my life, like no joke. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys next time.